G'day. So update 4 is getting closer every day, and I'm just going to do a quick video unscripted and just do a rundown on what I've done so far to prepare for update 4. So I am doing a vanilla playthrough, so there'll be no mods used at all, and I'm actually really enjoying playing the game vanilla again. So 6 nodes here coming in down this bus. These are all normal nodes of iron, and I've got 3 normal nodes of copper. They're currently running at 300 per minute, and later on we'll be able to upgrade them to 600 per minute each, and I've got a plan inside the base for that as well. Over there I've just tapped into 1 oil node because I need some rubber and plastic to be able to unlock the project assembly. You'll see I've added a couple extra floors. As I run out of space, I just add floors, and we'll go inside. I've brought in 3 pure nodes of iron and 3 pure nodes of coal from way over there, and I also have a pure node of deuterium, and these are they're going to be 2 pure nodes of quartz once I bring it in. So in the center here it's getting pretty busy now, but I'm still trying to keep it reasonably neat with the beltwork. I did unlock the jetpack because I kind of needed to, and I did say I wasn't going to unlock the tiers, but I just couldn't resist. And my plan is I'm going to unlock tiers 7 and 8, but not do anything with it, especially not with oil. Don't worry about this. This is just a temporary setup. I'm just making some smart plating here, and this is going to get deleted in a sec. So what I'm going to do with this base is it's not going to be the mega base. I'm just going to convert it into like a mid-tier factory, and I've decided I'm pretty much going to put my mega base in the grasslands, the good old grasslands. Alright, so these setups here, these smelting setups, they're all set up for 300 per minute. Now what I've done to kind of future-proof it is once I upgrade to 600 lines, all I need to do is copy this layout and put it up top here, and it will look like this, the way I've spaced it out. And I've got a good example of that upstairs. It's a pretty handy little setup. So everything you see with a little platform on top of it is a smelting setup at 300, and it's ready to go for when I double the lines to 600 lines. I can slap another row of smelters on top and double the output. All of these are my smelters for foundries for steel. I've got a fair bit of steel in here. I'm only using not even half of it. Alright, I'll just go up to the next level. And I'm just making all the basic mid-tier items. So here's an example of what it looks like when you double the smelting up. These are actually 480 lines. So these 3 lines here, or these 3 smelting setups, are from these 3 pure lines here. They're running at 480 because I've only got the level 4 belts. I've done a similar thing. This setup I'm probably going to go with it because it looks good and it's functional and easy. You've just got to, when you put your splitters down, don't put them in the center. You put them you just put them 1 increment off. You go to the center tile, 1 increment off, and then when you put your conveyor lifts in, they work out to be exactly perfect, and it actually looks pretty good. Get rid of that, and that way you only need actually the 1 tile, not 3 tiles wide to sit an extra row of splitters on. So like I said, I wanted to get all the mid-tier items going. I have 11 assemblers here making the encased industrial beams, and again I can double this up when I need to. So everything else is basic stuff: copper, cable, plates, rods, screws, all of it. Again, there's a hypertube launcher here which goes to the power station. I'll show that in a sec. All the basic stuff. This is probably all going to get reworked, or a lot of it will get reworked when I turn this building into probably just a motor factory or something like that. Making heavy modular frames here. And for the project assembly, I'm just kind of hand feeding it just to get it done. And I'll show that briefly right now. Okay, on the final floor, ready to go for much more production. But for the project assembly, I've already done the frames. I need to do the modular engines and the adaptive control units. I didn't want to automate a whole production line for it. So I'm literally just feeding it from these 4 containers, making the engines. And same for here, the adaptive control units. And this should get me to tier 3. Now you'll notice that I don't actually have a space elevator setup, but I've got a plan for that. I'll just put it up to complete the achievement. I want to put it in a nice fancy place. Alright, so we'll just go over and have a look at what I'm doing for power. Use this launcher. How much power have we got? 6,000 megawatts. We got enough jetpack fuel. Alright, it took me a few goes to calibrate this, but it's got more than enough power to get me there. I'm actually stopping this. I'm actually holding back the other way just so I don't go too far. Alright, here's my coal. I've gone too far and I'm going to land. Come on. I've got to save enough jetpack fuel so I don't die here. And... alright, so what we have here is a nice simple setup of coal power plants, and this is 40 coal power plants on this platform, and there's nothing fancy about it. It's just a nice neat platform set up, and the way I've done the water for it, it's 3 extractors and merging together, so these 2 lines do 450 water per minute. So 450 water per minute does 20 coal generators. Alright, now this over here is, again, it's the same thing. Oh, I should say actually, I've got this set up again because I'm using normal nodes of coal. Once I unlock Mark III miners and get 600 per minute, I'll be able to double this and just slap another exact replicate on top. And again for this is just me getting a bit carried away with getting fancy. But it looks really cool and I had fun building it. So this is 20 coal power plants on each floor. And so obviously that's 40 coal power plants there, 3,000 megawatts, and another 40 coal power plants there, 3,000 megawatts. Once I get the Mark III miners, these 4 miners, 2 there and 2 over there, will double their output, and then I add another 2 floors on this, and another 1 floor on that. So to finish up, I'll just go to the top of this, do a quick little tour. As you can see, there's a lot of pipes going everywhere. But that's what the game's all about. It's getting a bit crazy. Alright, so I spaced it, everything spaced out evenly, everything spaced out neatly, and it turned out pretty good. That's the first floor. Go to the second floor. Oh, it's automatically going to chuck me up to the next one. Alright, this is the third floor. All ready to go for when I upgrade. I've got a bunch of supplies here ready to build the coal power plant. And this launcher here is just temporary to get me back to base. So yeah, another 2 floors high this is going to go. And that's basically what I've done so far in prep for update 4. So I'll catch you later.